My hair looks kind of poofy today. So you may have noticed a difference in the audio quality of this video versus the last few vlogs. I'm not sure if it's better or worse. You see, the thing is, in the other videos, I had a separate microphone on my camera, recording the audio. In this one, I'm just using the camera's built-in onboard microphone. Why am I doing that? Well, because the other camera doesn't work. I said camera. Why am I doing that? Well, because the other microphone, it doesn't work. Basically, every time I used it, there was like a 50% chance of it working, and a 50% chance of it almost working, and a 50% chance of it not working at all. I had it was 150% of a microphone. Anyway, but basically, like, sometimes it would work not at all, sometimes it would work a little bit, sometimes it would work completely, and it was hard to tell when it was doing that, just like at a glance, so I couldn't just like turn it on and record. Now I can though, because I'm just using the onboard microphone. I'm gonna get another one of those, and I'm honestly not sure if the problem was with the microphone or the camera. I would like to try it out, but my other camera doesn't have a way to like plug in a microphone into it, so I can't really check if it's the microphone or the camera. So I'm gonna get a new microphone, because that's easier to replace than the camera. And hopefully that fixes the problem, but if it doesn't, I might have to get another camera again, which would be really annoying. But yeah, basically, long story short, if this audio sounds a little bit different, maybe a little bit worse, maybe better, that's why. Alright, let's go do some stuff. Alright, so I've got another video idea that isn't very good that I want to give to you guys, because, you know, I use this channel to, instead of actually making videos that aren't going to be very good, I just like tell you the punchline so that I can still get some value out of it. So here we go. I have just the punchline of this video idea. Feel free to use it if you can think of a way to turn it into a full video. The punchline is like one person says like, "Don't be a hero," and then the other person turns into a sandwich. And the only reason that would be funny is if like somehow the video is about sandwiches, or like you allude to that earlier in the video, because otherwise it's just like, isn't that just like a really obvious bad pun? But like you can make it good if you like allude to it and set it up right. So yeah, I don't want to do that though, because it's a terrible idea. But if one of you wants to take my terrible idea and turn it into something that's potentially better, feel free to do it. So remember, just, hey man, don't be a hero. And then they turn into the sandwich. A hero sandwich. It's also not a good idea because that's like a regional term. Like, I don't even call it a hero sandwich, I call it a sub. So yeah, but I think enough people would get it that you could still make it work. So good luck with that. So I was gonna do something today that would have been interesting, but my plans got canceled. So instead I'm just gonna make various objects around my house do interesting things. Let's go. You want to be in my video, CJ? Me too. It's been forever since I recorded anything today, and I can't remember if this is just like suddenly gonna be a break in the tone of the video, but I have a question. I've noticed that when I'm texting people, I tend to like leave out question marks, and this is something that I didn't used to do, like at all. I would always put a question mark in, but now I'm just at the point where I'm like, it's like 2 button presses to get to a question mark, because I have to change it to symbols and then to press the actual question mark, and that's just hard to do, so it's easier to just leave it off and assume that they'll be able to figure out it's a question. Like if your text starts with why or what, they should be able to figure it out, right? I just wanted to know if I'm the only one who does that. Because, like, why do we need question marks? They're just... Guys, I'm starting a change.org petition to get rid of question marks. Link in the doobly-doo. I want you all to sign it. We're going to make question marks illegal in the continental United States, so you'll still be able to use them in Hawaii and Alaska, so after we start this petition up, and once it really gets rolling, you might want to move to one of those states if you're a big fan of question marks. Yeah, short vlog today, but I just wanted to say that, so tell me in the comments if you use question marks. The funny thing is, though, I use exclamation points at the end of text that don't, like, need it, and that's just as many button presses, but for some reason that's more appealing than using a question mark. Instead of ending a text with a question mark, sometimes I'll end it with an exclamation point. I don't understand it. I'm changing the change.org petition. Now it's going to be to replace question marks with exclamation points, so that everyone in the world gets more enthusiastic about the things that they do. From now on, every sentence in this video is going to end with an exclamation point. Yeah! Alright, I'm going to end the video now, so that I don't have to keep this up for much longer. Woohoo! Goodbye.